Canto 10. Fog of War. Stalin tosses his dispatch in the fire. Hitler prepares to invade, screams London. They only want to plunge us in their mire. Molotov reads a note from Washington. The 23rd. When will this nonsense end? Attacking is absurd. Herr Hitler is our friend. Good company kept Karl Stemmler for the conquest yet to come, singing songs all through Silesia of Moscow and Lebensraum, bearing their blessed swastika upon his labrum, a battle banner beaming and unfurled, for flying to defend the Western world. Through frontier guards passes freight train, honouring the treaty, loaded with grain from the Ukraine, unaware completely, watching it trundle by them some stormtrooper company. Poland, June 21st, 1941. Diplomatic breakdown. Gun flash invigorates the eastern dawn and onset marks of dark Barbarossa. 1,000 miles of battle lines are drawn, skill dwarfing the grandstanding of Wagner. Molotov hears the hammer at his door. With arrogance appears the Reich ambassador. Acts of Russian terrorism we shall force to pay the cost. Our rapport with communism is forever sadly lost. Due to Jewish Bolshevism, the Niemen hath been crossed. A flabbergasted laugh, a pause, and so at war our country is with yours. A flapping fish caught in a net, Molotov move closer. Our arm is set to meet your threat. We shall see, Hail Hitler. A click of heels and strutting out, Earth's fate changed forever. Kremlin, June 22nd, 1941. The agony of France. The Gauls welcome the Nazi supermen, preferring peace unto resistant pain. Yet still, rare altars midst occupation bear secretly the cross of lost Lorraine. Shining spirit of old Ambriorix, repugnant in the spit of one imperatrix. Nazi bastard Veronique stubbing out her cigarette. They rape our country, and what's worse, les cochons fous rape the net. Somebody has to be the first to challenge such mindset. We must form an armed group for resistance. Lama, ravi and dormir, whispers Constance, slipping gracefully to her lover, tongue probing lust to share. Under cover, like a glove, her man thrust his must down there, where through her panting swoon still did she long for dear Pierre. Orléans, June 1941. Endless leagues. Scenery steeped in a sepia sheen, battles of hateful annihilation. The greatest march the world has ever seen, with it comes its greatest devastation. Each Kesselschacht, Tannenberg remembers, admonished pockets packed with desperate prisoners. Like some destructive tsunami upon the shores of Asia, the spearheads roll relentlessly beyond Pomerania, and the Ukraine down the Black Sea. Pitiful defender builds bastions from a friable glass, crushed effortlessly as the panzers pass. The Grangers growing less and less all round the brown steps band. Vast and endless, vapid friendless, Idaho finders land. Stalin's colossal empire in the palm of Hitler's hand. Barbarossa, July 1941. Death Squad. Boucher flavours mincemeat work with relish. Hunts down the local party commissar. Whips him, strips him, rips him like a catfish. The shocking face of burglarising war. Penned in Juden, made sad Schutzstaffel slaves. Follow me, you vermin, we go to dig your graves. Nazi bestiality pours or conquered territory, sanguinarious coercitors, Einsatzgruppen and kill for glee. Clip balls, notch numbers for the course most meticulously, impressing Himmler with the murder's pace. Let me observe a mass shooting take place. The bullets whiz, his shoe shine spit splatters with blood and brain. Edge of death pit close to vomit, the dying squirm in pain. These methods are too cruel. We must use something more humane. Barbarossa, August 15th, 1941. Orphans. Mr. Sleep, Mrs. Kenny and Mavis, kept awake by the rumbling punishment, shaking the distant Cottonopolis. A dull red glow, its full blitz testament, While down the stairs this letter is discussed, to share it with their cares or censure it in trust. They went out as a family to spend the odd spare shilling, the rib sands of the Irish sea bears green pilots for drilling, quartered in every B&B, or the Pratt proms milling. Young Mavis points out an approaching sight. Two fighters locked in scent spilling dot fight. For half an hour they fought anon, and none were barely better. The duel done, all petrol gone, engines fail and splutter. Both crash into a crust station. Folk die all together. Blackpool North, August Station, August 1941. Subjugations. Boucher rode to the gorge at Babiyar, black conduit to extermination. Stripping Jewesses of dress, slip and bra, he lined them in naked degradation. Life's last moments wailing in extremis, machine gunner opens, delivering death's kiss. He rode through warm autumnal rain to a solemn city square, men strung up in a grievous pain, dancing short time upon air. Nearby Dozier waits in train, voluptuous and fair. Boucher trots slowly all along her line, dismisses the rest. This one shall be mine. Send her to my house in Bremen. Beady eyes undress her. Young Constantine, boiled up within, sprinted home to mother. With tear-streaked eyes he blurted out, they have stolen sister. Kiev, September 1941. Commander-in-Chief. Striding relentlessly, the Fuhrer breaks the shackles of his vaulting ambition. Drunk on stunning success, he calmly makes a crucial and game-changing decision. First, we shall throw a cloak round Leningrad, and, ignoring Moscow, swing south to Stalingrad. Map after map mural the walls with all of his massive gains. Those obsequious generals, what as otters in the reins. Soon we must mount the broad Urals, their supreme chief explains. And with my duty to this world complete, this world shall ever tremble at the feet. Stood representing each army a 6-inch swastika, from which sat free the Tsar's city. For that peasant Mecca, let her vanish from earth's face, beseitigen forever. The Wolf Slayer, September 9, 1941. Imperial Japan. Sit amidst the shuki kai of Basho, nibbling upon delectable sushi. Observe a most engrossing game of Go, with cherubs up-topping cups of sake. Chrysanthemums scenting September air, gorgeous rainbow pom-poms who riot everywhere. In the casual wafuku, war seems very far away. Geisha passes round rich tofu. What a Britain, she did say. Her empire sickly through and through, they won't survive the fray. True, Kido-san, said Basho, but for me, America, our one true enemy. Such crude embargo set in place, forbidden to buy oil. We feel disgrace that haughty race has set my blood a-boil. Friends, we must win an empire, their machinations to foil. Kanazawa, September 1941.